Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another video. I'm very glad that you decided to click on this one because it's going to be a little bit different than some of the other videos that I've made. Most of the time I've made only gaming videos, whether it's a solo game or mostly just me playing with my friends, and it's just been cut up different clips of the game that we were playing at that time. This is a video that I really wanted to take seriously. It's been something that's been weighing on my mind for a while. As I've been sitting in church and I've been thinking about, what is it that I'm doing with my life? And am I following what God needs me to do at this point in my life? And every single time I think about this question, the response that I get in my head is always just, you gotta make content. You gotta make YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagram Reels. That one just came from the soul. I haven't been running away from it necessarily. I've been still posting, but I've been posting more of the content that Eric wants to make, not the content that I feel as if God is telling me that I need to be making. Really afraid of the interaction that I might have with other people that I know when I post these videos, which is weird. It's not that I'm scared about the viewers of people seeing my video and not liking it. I honestly get more afraid of the people that I know close to me and them judging me for making these styles of video. It's really weird, I know. And maybe there's people out there that can relate to it. I'm really thankful for the ones that have always given me, whether it is constructive criticism or positive criticism. I thank you. But there are so many people in my life that I haven't even told that I've been doing this because I'm scared of the reaction and that they're going to see. And that's something that I really want to try to get over. And I also feel as if, and in making this content, I think I need to reflect and I need to look kind of like what Paul does when he talks about it in some of his letters in the New Testament. Ultimately, many times he says a phrasing that's, it's not me, but it's Christ within me. And so many times as I'm sitting in church and I'm wondering, am I doing the will of God? I find myself constantly drawn to the things of this world, which is ultimately what I feel is we're not supposed to be doing as humans. And the things of this world are also the things that are making me afraid of what I feel like God is calling me to do, which is make content. And so ultimately, I need to, at some point, get over that fear and ultimately just acknowledge and accept the fact that if I believe in Jesus Christ and if I believe that he's my Lord and Savior, that he will make me a new person through him. And ultimately, through me, Jesus Christ is going to show. And so I need to sometimes not acknowledge those fears and to just continue on that path and understanding that, I need to trust in the Lord in the same way that it says in Proverbs 3:5, right? Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, right? And then you even go into verse 6, and it's in all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. And so ultimately what I feel as if God is calling me to do in my purpose in my life, as if like right here and right now, what my purpose in my life is to be making content, it's ultimately to have a space where people can come together and to play video games and to collaborate and to talk and to share ideas and to ultimately just have fun and potentially even learn about God, biblical principles, applied throughout all of not even my life, but the other lives that I may be affected. And I get this because when I sit down and I pray and I'm really just, letting my heart out, and every single time I just hear this voice in my head, and it's always just, this content. And then when I sit there and I get afraid and I say like, well, what kind of content am I supposed to make? And it's always just like, trust me, just make it and trust me. Talk your heart out, talk your feelings through, talk about whatever it is that is on your heart right then and right there, and lean not on your understanding, right? I need to just trust in the Lord. And it's even in talking through about this right now, I feel comfort and I feel peace. And so going forward, though, I ask that the people around me in my life help me and keep me accountable for the things that I'm saying here, such as I want to make good content. I want to make content that is pleasing to the Lord, of course, too. So I need some help to keep me accountable in that. I also ask that the people around me in my life, that they also keep me accountable and to continue going down this path and to help me down this path. And not only just to help me, and more importantly, to pray for me. I want to be a community that's really rooted in prayer. I don't necessarily know how it's going to go going forward. I'm not going to commit to any sort of plan. I'm not going to commit to any sort of schedule. But I just feel as if this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now in my life. And I feel as if God is calling me to do it. And I feel a drive and I feel a passion. I enjoy the editing. I enjoy making these videos. And just something about this feels right. And this is one of the first times in my life that I've ever truly felt as if this is right. This is 100% what the path that I should be going down. And I honestly believe it's because God is leading me down this path. And I pray that those around me are helping me and those around me are keeping me accountable for not only just making videos in general and not falling back into my negative worldly mindsets of the videos you're making aren't good enough, they're not entertaining enough, they're ungodly, but that they help guide me, they help pursue this path with me. I just want to take a few minutes just to kind of talk through my thoughts, talk through my feelings. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be making more videos like this going forward. I've also been considering live streaming, so I guess just pray for me during this time where I consider, what are these options and where do I really feel as if God is leading me to go? Because honestly, live streaming is something that intrigues me, though I can't say I sit down at my desk every single day, and so it'd be difficult for me to maybe pick up live streaming. I don't know. I'd have to pray through it and figure out, how's that going to fit with kind of the already things that I'm doing in my life. And pray for me. I enjoy the struggle of trying to figure all this out, which is weird, but at the same time, it is daunting. And so I just guess if there's other people that are in a similar situation as me, there's good news. There's a gospel. There's Jesus Christ out there. And ultimately, just putting your full trust and faith in him has been a game changer in my life. And I pray that it would be a game changer in yours as well. Going forward, if there's any single type of videos that you would want to see, just, leave a comment, let me know. I'm always interested in new ideas or new things that I could possibly be doing. If there's anything more that you guys would want to hear me talk about, I'd be interested. If there's any sort of discussions or anything that you'd want to hear me talk about, that sounds like just leave it in the comments and I'll take it into consideration. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching and God bless.